Merry meet, my dear soul. Welcome to your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this reading finds you in a time you feel calm and collected. So in today's tarot reading, we are going to be looking at your twin flames' deepest desires. So we are going to be looking at what they want from you, what they want from this connection. And in our extended reading, we are going to be looking at their 18 plus desires, their deepest desires for you in an 18 plus way. So let's see what their deepest desires are for today's tarot reading. First of all, your twin flame wants to make things right with you. Okay, I feel like your twin flame is finally realizing that you are their sun. You are the one that makes them happy. You are the one that makes them shine, that motivates them, that drives them, that pushes them to grow and to improve. Okay, they are realizing, they are seeing that what keeps them growing, what keeps them moving forward is you. And I see that they're realizing that how things turned out in the past was completely wrong. Things could have gone in a much better direction. I feel like your twin is starting to see that there were different ways to go about this connection. Maybe you both had a falling out or a separation or even just an argument. I see that your twin is kind of it took some time for them, or it's taking some time for them to realize that they actually also have their part in this situation. I feel like they were very stubborn in the past and also very prideful. So they kind of just like decided to carry on with whatever decision they made or whatever bed they made. And I see that they are trying to make sure this connection finds its light again, finds its spark again. Your twin flame really sees how this connection could have played out differently. They see that this, things didn't have to turn out this way. There could have been other methods. It's not just black and white. They're starting to see that there could have been more balance, more understanding, more communication. But I am seeing that in general, they are finally understanding and seeing the truth of this connection and the truth of their feelings. So coming from that, I feel like your twin is your twin has been going through some sort of hermit mode. They've been thinking a lot. They've probably been keeping themselves keeping a lot to themselves these days. They haven't really been sharing their energy to other people. They're trying their best to conserve their energy because they need time to think. Like, they feel very lost right now. They feel very lost. They don't know what to do. And so that is why they've kind of been in the dark. They've been in their own little shell. They've been in their own little bubble. And with all of these recurring thoughts, all of these emotions that they've been processing, because I feel like your twin flame has not really processed their emotions in the past. So this is a big step for them. This is a big transformation for them. And so what's happening here is they are finally taking the time to heal. In the past, I feel like they chose escapism rather than healing. So they never really got the time or the space to fully digest all of their emotions because they have spent a lot of time running from it and looking for band-aid solutions without really finding, the root of the issue. I feel like this time around, your twin is really going through this transformation where they're finally looking inwards and really assessing each and every event that took place in this connection, and they're realizing, they're seeing that yes, things could have been different. Yes, things could have been talked about easily. It didn't have to turn out this way. And that is why they are starting to feel this way about you once again, because they are realizing this. And I feel like this hermit mode, this time for them to reflect, was definitely necessary, because they did not know what they had until it was gone. And I feel like if you have separated with your twin several times in the past, they also did not quite understand, or they did not even realize what they had until it was gone, because I feel like you have given them the chance over and over again. Like, you have given them so many chances, and so they never really realized your true value, because they have always kind of took that for granted. And now that they feel like they've completely lost you, now that they feel like it's completely over, now they're starting to, just go hermit mode, reflect. Now they're doing the work. Now they're putting in the change. Now they're putting in the effort. And that is making them realize what the heck they are missing out on. So that is kind of the general theme that I'm seeing when it comes to your twin flames' feelings about this connection. Now let's take a look at their intentions. Like, what do they want from you? What do they want from you specifically? Okay, yeah, they're definitely torn. They don't know what they want from you. Okay, because they want your love, but at the same time they might feel they feel like they might be a bit selfish, because they want your love, but they also know that they've done you wrong, and so they don't know if they're worthy of your love. So they also want you to have the love that you deserve, even though that hurts them. So they're very torn when it comes to what they want. They're trying to figure it out at the moment. They're trying to understand their emotions. They're trying to understand how they feel. They want to give you what you deserve, but they also don't know if they are worthy. What do they want from you? They want to give you everything. They want to show you that they are the best fit for you. They want to show you that they can give you everything, and that whatever it is you want, they can provide. This is what they want, okay? And the thing is, they also feel like that might be a little unrealistic. They're a bit afraid, actually not even a bit afraid. They're really afraid that you will just kind of like forget about them. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it's like they're afraid you might take them for granted, because they know that you took them for granted. So now they're afraid of things going the other way around. So that was just kind of like a random little message, because that wasn't exactly the vibe that I was picking up on. I feel like your twin flame just kind of wanted to insert that as I am channeling these messages. But your twin is afraid that is really afraid that they cannot provide what you deserve. They're afraid that they are not enough. They're afraid that they're insufficient. Okay, they have this internal conflict of fear, because they don't know if they can really they want to give you everything that you deserve and everything you want, but they don't know if they can. And that is why they're very torn. That is why they're very conflicted. Yes, Queen of Cups, what do they want from you? They want a stable relationship. This is their very deep desire. As much as they try not to show it, as much as they try to show you that they don't care or they're not interested, maybe they blocked you, maybe they're not messaging you, or they're not watching your posts or something like that. Your twin secretly, deep down, truly wishes for you. They are longing for you, okay? Your twin definitely has such a big heart for you, has so much respect for you, has so much care for you. And I really feel like your twin is just trying to figure out whether or not they are worth your time this time around, because they know that they care for you. They know that you deserve so much love in the world, but they don't know if they can be the person to provide for you. Let's take a look. Let's shuffle more cards and let's see what else are their deepest desires. Yeah, so they want to come in and they want to succeed. You have the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. They want to get it right the first time around, but I am sensing that their energy is still quite immature, because you have a page energy here with the Page of Wands. This is an immature energy, and the page being the Page of Wands of all pages, it's one of the most immature cards, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just shows that they still have a lot of growth to do. And what I'm mainly getting from the Page of Wands is that your twin, they want to give it a try and succeed. And this is kind of their thing. They're afraid that if they come forward and you reject them, or if you don't say yes to them right away, they're going, like, they don't know if they can handle that. They still have a lot of pride. They still have a lot of ego that kind of gets in the way here. But they are really hoping that whatever step they take forward, it's going to be a successful step. But something that they have to learn is that not every step you take forward is going to be a successful step. Sometimes the step requires failure so that you also learn humility and you learn problem solving. Okay, so that's the thing. Your twin wants to come forward, but another thing that kind of stops them is their ego getting hurt. They're afraid of getting rejected. They're afraid of, you know, they kind of just want to leave the memories as it was in the past, because they're afraid that it might turn out sour or it might turn out ugly, and they're just afraid of that happening. They'd rather have nothing at all right now than a failure. Okay, so they are really trying to look to the universe. They're looking at the signs. They're trying to maybe look at what you're doing. Like, if you think that they're not if you think that they're ignoring you, they're not watching your stuff, trust me, they are looking at your stories. Maybe if your friends are posting or something, like, or maybe through their friends they're watching your stories. There's definitely that kind of energy where it's like they're keeping an eye out on you, but not directly through them. It's like through other people. But they definitely want to, like, they're looking for a way, they're looking for reasons or signs to push them to move forward and take this action. So right now they're definitely in this uncertain, unstable kind of energy. They're still quite immature, but they're figuring it out. So don't worry too much about that. Let's see, what else are their deepest desires? Okay, so I see that your twin flame right now, they really hope that this connection heals. They really wish and long for this relationship, this connection to heal and to grow and to prosper in the future. They understand that right now there can't really be any progress. And I feel like they want to focus on themselves right now. They want to focus on their independence. They want to focus on their finances. They want to focus on their career. They want to be stable, because I see that they're not stable. Again, they have this immature energy with the Page of Wands. They're still in this page energy where they're trying to figure themselves out. They're trying to balance themselves. They're trying to heal themselves. And they really hope that this connection heals itself as well, because I see that your twin really longs for stability and commitment, but they know that they can't have that unless they find that within themselves first. And I feel like that's another thing here. They've kind of been clinging on to anything that can give them a sense of stability, and right now that has all crumbled down. So they're kind of struggling, and they're just trying to, like, they understand that they have to find the stability within themselves first. And as I'm saying this about your twin flame, you know, the same message, the same advice applies to you, because you both are mirrors of each other. So if your twin is trying to find stability within themselves right now, or if that is what they're being guided to, in some way, shape, or form, the universe is also asking that you find your own stability in your own way, because we're looking at your twin's deepest desires, right? So I am seeing that they desire this stability, but they also desire the stability within themselves. So this is something that they're working on, but ultimately they do wish for this connection to heal. So I'm gonna pull out some oracle cards right now. Let's get some love messages for you. Elizabeth Taylor, don't run so fast that you can't be caught. You can be a big fan of marriage, just be an even bigger fan of diamonds. True friends last longer than marriage, however many times you marry. And you have Gala Dali. Everything in love is invention. Create, soar over the ordinary. It is by being in the shadow that one emits the most light. Be immortal rather than available. So these messages, these love messages are very interesting. With Elizabeth Taylor here, I feel like the universe is trying to bring the focus back on this message. You know, your twin flame does not want you to run so fast, okay? And this is more of a playful message. It's kind of like your twin is basically acknowledging and recognizing your growth and how you are growing so fast that it's making them keep up with you. Remember how at the start of the reading I mentioned that your twin feels motivated to grow and feels pushed to evolve and improve because of you. So I am seeing that the same applies here. Your twin acknowledges and sees how fast your growth is. They want to keep up, okay? They don't want you to outgrow them. So this is more of a playful message. It's not like they want to, like they genuinely do not want to hold you down or stunt your growth in any way. It's more like they want to grow too, and they hope you don't grow out of them. And with Gala Dali, I feel like the message here is to keep believing in love because you are the creator of your own reality, okay? So continue focusing your energy on loving yourself, on giving yourself the love that you deserve so that you feel better, you feel lighter, you feel more of the loving energies of the universe, and then you attract that kind of love toward you from external forces. Now, this is what I am seeing for you, Divine Soul. These are your twins' deepest desires. Thank you so much for joining me in today's tarot reading. If you would like to join me in the extended reading where we will be looking at their deepest 18+ desires, I will leave the link below. Blessed be.